Hello, 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 all you lovely people. It's that time again.
This is 30 seconds, folks.
Well, howdy, I'm Donnie. Won't you please informate me how many players we have? One player? This should be a Febreze. Enter your name for me, if you please.
No.
Well, that won't work. We need to call you something. I know. I'm gonna call you Pat. But it will be spelled like Gunchbutt. All right, now here's what you're going to do. You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the button next to it. There is a clock counting down your time, so if you buzz in forthwith, the more Sonorians you'll win.
And the cat is taking advantage of my arm not being directly in the way to jump into my lap right now.
Blue collar check.
Say hi, kitty.
6, 5,
No.
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Down you go.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and yes, it's really that hard being this good looking.
Good looking?
It's you and me, that's how I like it. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
The Cloud Registry. It may look like a duck, but it's named after you.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. All right, here goes nothing. Let's start with, I will schmear you. No, that's not what I asked for, Keith. I specifically asked for some everything bagels. But these bagels just have poppy seed, sesame seed, salt, and onion. Well, that's not everything, is it? These should be called four-thing bagels. Now, if I wanted to punish Keith using a traditional bagel prep technique, what would I do? Boil him, then bake him? Fry him, then bake him? Steam him, then fry him? Or boil him, then broast him?
You know, steam would be a perfect cloud answer, but they don't do it on the first question ever, I don't think.
Time's running out.
They boil bagels.
The traditional way to prep bagels is to boil the dough first, then bake them. Don't worry, I won't inflict any physical harm onto Keith. It's not like he's an intern or anything. I will, however, punish him with a tickle fight. Come here, Keith. Come here. I know everything bagels don't have everything on them. I was just clowning you.
I suddenly do not want to work anywhere near that studio.
Next up, I'm feeling a little incontinent. If you were to combine the smallest continent and the largest continent, what would it be called? Asiarctica, Austrafrica, South Americarctica, or Austrasia?
Australia and Asia.
Austrasia is a combination of Australia, the smallest, and Asia, the largest. Combining the names of two things is fun. For example, no, I can't think of any more.
Oh, no chicken.
Here's one for you. World of Wonder.
It's the put the choices into order and buzz in and see if you are right.
And I'm going to make a right answer on this question worth 1,000 wondrous dollars more. Here we go. Put these things in the order they first appeared in the world. Wonder Woman, the Wonder Bra, Stevie Wonder. Wonder Bra, Wonder Woman, Stevie Wonder, Wonder Bra, Stevie Wonder, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Stevie Wonder, Wonder Bra, or Stevie Wonder, Wonder Woman, Wonder Bra.
I want to say Wonder Woman came first.
Wonder Woman made her debut in 1941. Stevie Wonder was born in 1950. The Wonder Bra was invented in 1964. You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. I'm working on a combination of all three. It's an invisible bra that plays music called the Stevie Wonder Brahmin.
How?
And now, Aiken May, Aiken Bay. Which of the following phrases in Igpay Attenlay was originally Itten Ray in Attenlay? Ounce day, eel stay, my underthay, onglay in the uthte, opstay and else may the oses ray, or ease say the a day.
Carpe diem?
The popular phrase seize the day is a translation of Carpe Diem, originally written in Latin by Horace in his Odes, Book 1. Now, if I could only master cat Spanish, I might finally know what Poopsie and Mayonnaise have been saying about me behind my back.
You don't want to know. And I believe it's time for the Dis or Dat.
And And on its way. If it weren't for bathrooms, I get no reading done. And it's a this or dat.
Cue the music.
I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a magazine I could keep in the bathroom or just something I do in the bathroom. If it's a magazine, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's not a magazine and a bathroom activity only, press the number 2. Right answers will bring in $300. But answer wrong, and all that goes down
At least
the
there's
crapper.
not a
Let's
vote
get this
for
done in
this.
30 seconds before a line starts to form. We good? Here we go. Make. Go. Stuff. Tweeze. Overspray. Tuck. Parenting.
Huh.
Your performance was much like a trip to the bathroom. Overall, you did fine, but it's impossible to not make a little bit of a mess. I suppose I keep a lot of magazines in the bathroom. I'm not a big toilet reader. I just often forget to refill the toilet paper. We've finished round 1. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game
Steam
is still
was
out there
not the
waiting
answer.
for you. All right, you ready? Too bad.
Aw, he loves us again.
I call this one Lit Happens. Children's books are so boring. If you ask me, they lack the tragedy of classic Russian literature. If I adapted a version of Tolstoy's Anna Karenina for children, what should I call it? The Three Bears Maul Lilana? Lilana throws herself under the little engine that could. Spot the Dog gives Lilana rabies. Or Lilana swims and drowns with the ugly duckling.
She drowned, didn't she? I don't remember, but that one sounds right.
And as the ugly duckling
Nope.
watched the life slowly drain from Lil Anna's drowned face, he realized that eventually everything dies, even you. Yes, you, small child who I'm reading this book to. Let me show you something. Anna Karenina ends with Anna, grief-stricken, throwing herself under the train her departing lover rides in. But there's a valuable lesson for everyone in this story. If you dump someone, don't let them know exactly how you're getting out of town. This one's known as a classic piece of junk. I've been looking to buy a previously owned car, and I found that wherever the listing says a car is vintage, it usually means it has over 100,000 miles, or doesn't have a steering wheel. If CarMax started selling vintage cars instead of used cars, which of these popular vintage models would be the oldest and most vintage? A classic first-year Toyota Corolla, a first-year Ford Taurus in perfect condition, a fully restored first-year Dodge Stratus, or a rare first-year Honda Civic?
Stratus!
One right answer coming up. Toyota Corolla was first manufactured in 1966, making this car the oldest and most vintage. And let me tell you, if you've never been in a 66 Toyota Corolla, the back seat rides like a dream. Stratus, get your head out of the clouds. And put your name on them instead. With a cloud named after you from the Cloud Registry. Immortalize yourself in the sky until it rains. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Looking chickens picking out a mate.
I'm happy I found that
Guess
one.
I'll marry 8.
Pucker up for. All signs point to, huh? Which of the following is an arrow team?
Huh?
That, or that thing?
What? I don't know. The pound sign, maybe?
You're getting pounded. Get it? Pound sign. Pounded. Okay,
But
it's so obvious. An arrow team is the fancy pants name for a question mark.
Ah, okay.
But I suppose if you refer to a question mark as an arrow team, the more important question is, what the hell's the matter with you?
I'll agree with you on that.
Next, you look trashy in that.
Funky trash
Wow,
time?
this garbage bag looks so beautiful. It must be from someone who really knows fashion.
Looking through your trash bag. What's it say about you? Funky trash.
Huh, what do we have here? A set of angel wings, a sealed demo tape, and some designer baby diapers. What supermodel's trash am I rooting through? Cindy Crawford, Kate Moss, Tyra Banks, or Heidi Klum?
A sealed demo tape? Huh. Isn't Heidi Klum the iconic angel for Victoria's Secret?
Heidi Klum was one of Victoria's Secret's original angels and recently had a baby with husband Seal.
I
And
did
this
not
is
know
not
she
the
was
first
married
time
to
I've
Seal.
rooted through her garbage.
Never let me go.
Of course it didn't, Cookie. Of course.
Here's
Still
a good
no
one.
demon.
Beans, beans, the magical misnomer. Coffee beans, which really aren't beans at all, are seeds from the fruit of a coffee plant. With that in mind, which of these delicious beverages incorporates the name of the coffee plant's fruit and thus could exist? Coffee orange crush, coffee grape Kool-Aid, coffee cherry 7-Up, or coffee peach schnapps?
I think the coffee has cherries. I'm not sure though. Guess.
The coffee plant's fruit is called the coffee cherry, and coffee beans are basically the pits or seeds of coffee cherries. And I've been eating these coffee cherries all day, and I've got to say they are delicious. I probably shouldn't have eaten so many because I'm starting to feel weird. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm having a heart attack. It was worth it.
Worth it for me too. And a hammer.
Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the number 1. $4,000 if you're right, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. How do you say TV show in British?
Oh,
These American
Lord.
shows were born in Britain. Good luck.
American Idol. Trading spaces. No. I'm having to guess on these because I don't know that much about British TV. Junkyard Wars. No. At least it makes sense. America's Got Talent. I think that is actually Britain's Got Talent. Yeah. Dancing with the Stars. Lucky so far. The Office was... Yeah, The Office. Not bad for guessing.
That's all she wrote! Wow, you made a flawless transition. But let's face it, you were probably funnier before you played this game.
Nice one,
Can't
folks.
argue with
Okay,
that
Danny,
either.
let us know what we're doing.
Okay, keep me appeased if you'd like to engage in another tourniquet of wits.
Ugh, I hate
Okay,
these braces.
good episode
My
for me,
stupid mom made
folks.
get them.
I will see you all
Braces
next week
suck.
for more
Braces and
You
mom
Don't
suck.
Know Jack.
Ooh,
Later,
Tyler
all.
just texted me.
Tyler's a
Oh yeah,
douche.
as always, you get
This
the
exchange has
commercials.
been brought to you by the Council for
Bye,
Older
folks.
Between Conversations.
Feeling tired, groggy, sleepy?
When you need an energy drink that'll get you going, try 3-Day Energy Drink. It's guaranteed to keep you wide awake and alert for up to 3 days at a time. Your mouth will hardly be able to keep up with your brain. I just had 2 of them and I've never felt more alert and alive. I mean, sure, my body's feeling a little tingly and my heart hurts and my teeth are chattering and I can't focus and my eyes are vibrating, but who cares? Because I just finished mowing my lawn and cleaning the bathroom and writing a novel and painting my house and building a garage. Who came up with that word garage anyway? It's such a weird word because it's got 2 G's, you know, and they're both pronounced differently. And it's like, who decided that? And one time I saw this guy at a bus stop and he had this weird hat.
Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love.
18 women living in a house competing for the love of one famous horse.
Oh my god, he was in that movie Hidalgo? He was the one that wasn't Viggo Mortensen.
Who's up for body shots?
But it's not just fun and games because all's fair in love and horse.
Most of these women are here to drink and be on TV. But for me, it's real. I'm falling in love with that horse.
Sorry, I am not here to make friends. I am here to f a horse.
And it's all part of one horse's crazy journey to find love in LA.
I'm afraid there's only one saddle left. Will it go to Tamara or Nikki?
Oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh, let it be me.
Don't say nay.
That bitch better get off my horse.
It's time for an all-new season of Hoofs of Love. This horse is not just back, he's bareback.
Hi, Anthony Matterhorn here for Bloodco, the Tri-County's #1 resource for your commercial blood needs. And right now, we got more blood than we know what to do with. We got in buckets, baggies, pots, and pans. You name it, it's filled with blood. It's a bloody mess at Bloodco. And I don't mean in a British way. I mean there's stuff that was once circulating through a living thing all over the place way. Having a party? Need a transfusion? Come to Bloodco. We don't ask questions. Need lamb's blood? We probably have it. We don't really keep track of that sort of thing. Bloodco. We got blood. Why don't you know where it came from? Bloodco. When you need blood, you gotta go to Bloodco. Bloodco.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise to construct a 40-foot concrete wall around the entire nation. No one will get in or out. Under my regime, I guarantee that my oppressive foot soldier militia will strip all citizens equally of their every right. Isn't it about time we got America back on track? This November, vote Lindsay St. Simone for fascist dictator.
This message paid for by St. Simone Mini Golf and Go-Kart on Route 16.
Hello, I'm Nick Bear, and I'm not here to sell you anything. I used my own money to buy some advertising time to let the world know that I hate Jeff Hansen. This isn't a tricky sales ploy or a joke. Seriously, Jeff Hansen of Chicago, Illinois is a real person and a jerk, and I really hate him. A lot. I am not a rich man. This commercial's expensive and is taking most of the money that I would use to send my children to college. But if it makes any of you understand just how much I hate Jeff Hansen, who is a real person who works in Chicago and lives in Evanston, has brown hair and is about 6'4", then it will be worth it. If I have one hope, it is that spending my entire life savings in these scary economic times will burn the name Jeff Hansen into your brain, so that if you ever have the misfortune of actually meeting him, you will remember just how deeply and totally I hate this man, and take it as a warning to steer clear. Thank you for listening. Unless you happen to be Jeff Hansen, in which case, f*** you, sir.
Guten Tag, I am Pope Benedict XVI. When I enter a church, I always reach for the basin of holy